Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Boss. Dining out can possibly take your life. When you go out to have food, you are literally entrusting your life in someone else's hands. I know it sounds unbelievable, but the quality and hygiene of a kitchen is essential in making sure that the food is fit to be eaten. Keep watching to find out about some of the worst kitchens ever. Number 5, Till Death Do Us Part. This is easily one of the most disgusting episodes that one can come across during all seasons of Bar Rescue. In the show, when the hosts go to the kitchen, they come across a layer of bacteria on the bar, which enrages them. When the bar manager is confronted about it, he just conveniently decided to blame it on the bartender and say it's not his fault. As the episode progresses, the host decides to check the wine and the liquor in the bottles of all the intoxicants, which are present in the bar. Once they poured it into a glass, all the people present were shocked and extremely disgusted to see the glass full of fruit flies. The contents of the glass were then poured out and strained through a white towel, which eventually revealed that there were a handful of fruit flies living in almost half a glass of liquor. The host even proceeded to comment that this was the worst and most disgusting thing he had ever seen in the 20 years he'd been doing in the business. The even more shocking thing was the fact that the manager was adamant on upholding the claim that it was not his fault. How do you help out a bar that doesn't want to be helped?
Yeah.
Your sister and brother-in-law invested with you in the restaurant.
Yes.
And you opened your restaurant when? How long ago?
1 year.
So you were starting to make money.
Number 4, Ice Mice Baby. Think about mice. Do you shudder out of fear and disgust? Now think about mice scurrying around a kitchen where your food is being prepared while you wait outside absolutely unaware of what is going on inside. Sounds dreadful, doesn't it? This is something which the customers of this bar experienced. Ugh, what a trauma. In the episode, the hosts were shocked to see the bar infested with fruit flies and mold. We mean literally infested and covered. Fruit flies were flying openly all around the bar while most of the equipment was covered with mold, especially the ice machine dispenser. Now this was something which was very concerning, as all the ice which was put into the drink served at the bar was taken from the dispenser. This meant that the ice was also covered with mold and had the potential to make many people sick. And to top it all off, the host also came across 2 dead mice lying there in the kitchen and stinking it up. Well, that certainly was a surprise they were not expecting.
Out. Shuck the oysters. Get the other shucker, and you guys do it together. This is teamwork right now, guys. Make it look perfect if you want people.
Number 3, Turtle on his back. One thing that scares all of us collectively is food poisoning and any illness that can be transferred through food, and the fear that we have is completely justified since these illnesses actually have the power to kill us or at least make us unbelievably sick. The bar which was shown in this episode was creating the worst possible food ever, which was completely unsafe and extremely unhygienic. What the bar was mainly serving was gumbo soup, which was apparently their specialty. The chef, which was with the producer team of the Bar Rescue, decided to try it out and was absolutely shocked to find out that it was completely cold. It seemed as if it was not defrosted at all, and nor was it heated up properly. When he asked the people who worked in the kitchen about it, he found out that the soup was pre-cooked and frozen, which eventually was just taken out and put into a bowl and served. The fact that it was not heated up to 220 degrees before it was given to people made it the perfect breeding grounds for bacteria. This was proven by the fact that the chef, who simply tasted just a spoonful of it, ended up going to the toilet twice just to hurl it all out. When he inquired about it, the chef, who was actually cooking in the kitchen and was an employee, he found out that even the chef had vomited thrice during his shift. That's how bad the food was.
Decided to taste the gumbo. The gumbo wasn't heated up properly. It's bad. The gumbo.
Number 2, empty bottles, full cans. I have 2 words for you, bubbling sewage. That's right, bubbling sewage is exactly what was found in the kitchen of a bar that was being inspected. The owners had actually bought the building while the pipeline was broken and never bothered to fix it, and rather decided to let it stay the way it was and build their kitchen right around it. If that doesn't disgust you enough, well then let me tell you that the sewage had maggots or some other insects living in there as well. Think of all those insects probably being present in the food that was served. The host took a glass and pulled up some substance from the sewage pool to show up to the owners. The content was pitch black and smelled extremely bad. Once that happened, he poured it back to reveal that there was a terrible amount of gunk which was left stuck to the glass. Think of all the food that had been cooked in the kitchen and the amount of people it probably infected.
Yes.
No liquor at all.
Number 1, Hole in None. We saved the worst one for last. This was the bar that was the most dangerous and had the potential to cause the maximum amount of health damage to the customers. Alongside being covered in mold, the kitchen had infestations of black mold and fungi. Black mold is something which is extremely dangerous, as it can affect the person's vital body parts such as the lungs or the nervous system and cause them to even die. Worst of all, this mold can spread through ventilation systems, hence any people who breathed in the air were probably at risk and could have even lose their lives. Other than that, the kitchen had not been cleaned in months and had layer after layer of much and dust on it. So much that it was being found even in the food that was being served.
Lie to me again, Richard.
I'm not lying to you. No, I'm not.
You lie to me again. I'm God.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.